The phrase, am I my brother's keeper, may be biblical, but the idea has been around in all other cultures since the beginning of time. You can definitely see it in this heartbreaking fairy tale called The Boy and the Wolves, or The Broken Promise, recorded by Andrew Lang, purportedly from Native American sources. He's not specific about the tribe or the place. There's an Indian hunter who decides to leave his tribe with his wife and his children because he is tired and weary of the treachery and cruel deeds of mankind, which, same dude. He and his family live on their own and they're happy and thriving until he gets sick and he starts to die. And so he tells his children, hey, when I'm gone, I need you to look after each other. He's got a son, a daughter, and then a younger son. And he asked the two older kids, especially, look after your younger brother. They're like, of course, father, we absolutely will. And so he dies. Time passes and eventually their mother dies too. And she makes them give the same promise. And they're like, yes, we will always stay here and care for our younger brother. Well, sometime later, the oldest brother starts to feel like he wants to go out and live with mankind. Sister's like, can't you remember what we promised our dad? We can't leave the little one, which apparently they can't take him with them. But he won't listen and he leaves. After a while, the girl also grew cold and hard, and the little boy became a burden in her eyes. And she tells him, I'm just going to go seek our brother. But once she finds the brother who is happy with a wife in the village, she finds a man and then only thinks about him and forgets about her little brother. Once the little boy eats all the food that she's left him in the shelter, he goes out looking for roots and berries. It goes well until winter when he can't find food anymore and he's starting to die. He eventually finds a wolf pack and follows them and eats whatever they leave behind. Wolves start to get used to him and have some feeling for him and purposely give him food. They keep him alive. Snow melts and one day the big brother is out fishing in his canoe when he hears a child's voice say, my brother, I am becoming a wolf, I am becoming a wolf. He howls like wolves howl. The brother's heart sinks. He runs to find him. He says, brother, little brother, come to me. But he's half wolf now and he can't understand him. The brother chases him, but he just follows the wolves until his skin gets thicker and more covered with fur and he finally becomes a wolf. The older brother goes home in shame, tells his sister, and they both mourn him and the promise they broke the rest of their lives. Even though it is a sad story that says something about how important it is that we don't abandon the people who we are supposed to care for, it's also a beautiful story in a way because the wolves do step up and care for him, and he goes with the people who give him love and life. It makes me think of families that aren't accepting of their own children and how those people will go out and they will find and make their own family. And maybe it's better that way. And maybe the family should have learned to love them as they are in the first place.